Hi guys and welcome back to the part 2 of my F1 driver career mode, and right now we are in our development. We just bought a chassis update and we're just looking if there is anything we can update or buy, and we don't. So let's get into qualifying into Q1. We start our first session, and not like in Bahrain where we only did a one shot qualifying. This time it's going to be a proper race weekend with full qualifying and a 50% distance race. And so for the first race, a first proper race in this season for us into Q1, we start our first flying lap onto the curve. A lot of curve use there, and again, so let's see into the last of the corners, braking as late as you can, taking as much speed as you can in these corners, going onto the curb, just trying to not settle out of the car, taking it easy there, and onto the last corner. Let's see what we can get, touching the wall there, a big thumb there with the wall, but let's see what our time will be. We are right now P5 in front of Hamilton and in front of Gasly, but just behind Ocon. And after skipping a little bit of time, I saw that we are in P15, so we had to go again at least once. But those tires, we did our first Q lap on, weren't good. So on the second lap of our Q1 session, we gained 2/10 almost into the last corner. Because of our mistakes, we went into the last corner, chucking the car as much as we can, sliding there and gaining 1.5 tenths. Where will it put us? In P13, and it's not going to be enough for us, so we are again going for the third time on to a new set of tires this time, because the last run was on old sets. And look at that, and Sargent, they are blocking our racing line, but we still braking as late as possible, gaining almost 3/10. Now we are in 4/10, pushing the car as much as you can. I think it's because the temperature has risen, the tire grip is more right now. Into the last corner, we have gained 8/10 and taking the last corner, taking it much better than before, and we are almost 9/10 up into P4. We are in P4 for the first qualifying session of this race, and Lando Norris was first there, and Max Verstappen second, and Kevin Magnussen, our teammate, is out into Q2. But for our first lap into Q2, we get a good amount of race there, and we go for 126 up, only behind everyone who has put any kind of timer. So we decided let's go onto the new tires and start the lap. We are right now P14, only 1 second left. We have just made it in time for our Q2 session. We are now, and we are not gaining any time but our first sector was good. Our second sector is now yellow, and we have gone wide in the chicane and onto the gravel trap, and that's our qualifying over, guys. That's our qualifying over. We are in P14, and I think we are going to start in P14. Max Verstappen goes through. Yes, we are in P14, and that's a bad race, a bad qualifying for us, but still we can do many things into the race. Let's go.
Welcome back, and it's great to be back in Melbourne. Welcome to the Australian Grand Prix. The Melbourne circuit is certainly one that needs to be taken seriously. It's a combination of slippery surfaces and difficult corners, making it a very tricky track when it comes to overtaking. Drivers find it hard to pass and will need to take full advantage of those DRS zones if they want to have any hope of breaking through. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Oscar Piastri, Fernando Alonso, Leclerc, Hamilton, Sainz, Russell, Stroll, Tsunoda, Ricciardo, Albon, Ali, Ocon, Joe, Perez, Magnussen, Bottas, Gasly, and Logan Sargent. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And alongside me in the commentary box today, former racing driver herself, Naomi Schiff. I don't want to, but we should look at their recent performances, and I think poor is a universal word to describe them. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, every driver certainly has their own way of preparing themselves before a race, but I can tell you that pre-race rituals are a real thing. When I was in go-karting, I used to touch every wheel in a specific sequence before I got into the kart. And then I stepped up to cars and had a specific set of fireproof base layers just for race day. So watch the drivers when they're on the grid. Some may be sitting on the floor and isolating, others may be up to other things that they do. But these little things really help their minds get ready for the race.
Okay, so we starting P13. Our teammates starting P16 now because Sergeant on the first race has gotten penalty. So let's go. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we gotta go for the Australia Grand Prix. Max Verstappen leads Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri. Alonso has overtaken Hamilton. He's into P4. Hamilton is now down into P6. Sainz has also overtaken him. Leclerc and Stroll swap places. Ricciardo in P9, Russell in P7. Ricciardo and Russell fighting for the positions. We into run 3, thought of making a big dive on Albon, but we didn't make it. We are now settled in P12. Everyone look at that. Stroll and Leclerc going side by side into the whole sector there, but we are just staying behind, trying to get any kind of error from Albon and just pounce on them just right now. And onto the grass, we didn't get any kind of exit because we went off the grass there. Ocon is now catching us, but we are going to deploy as much overtake as we can and just trying to keep it with the pack in front and trying to lose Ocon there. And at the end of lap 2, Piastri has made a mistake going into the braking. Alonso and Piastri now side by side. Alonso from the inside has overtaken, but still they are side by side. Piastri from the inside, Alonso from the outside now. Outside becomes inside. Alonso has overtaken Piastri now and on to lap 3. But we are also trying to overtake Albon into the chicane, braking a little bit early, getting a better exit than Albon with the help of DRS. Can we overtake him? Taking the speed as much as we can, using deploying our DRS too, and into braking. We have overtaken Albon there, and we are now in P12. But Piastri on lap 5, just with the help of DRS, has now again overtaken Alonso and Max Verstappen and Lando Norris are now in front with a good amount of gap, both of them in front. And on lap 12, we have decided to come in. Nothing happened. We were just sitting there trying to not lose place. And because of the tire wear, look at that, we were just weaving around there because the tire wear got so high at the end. Look at that, 74% on the left rear, almost into puncture region. We decided not to take, and we have a problem now. We had a problem with the front left, and because of that, we are now with the pit stop time of 4.8. Have to get out of the pits behind Perez, and let's see what we can do into this race because it's not going to be an easy one now to get back to everyone else. But let's see what we can do and at the end of lap 13, Max Verstappen has pit with Lando Norris. But look at that, Max Verstappen has a problem with fitting his left rear, and it's going to be a problem. He has to wait for another car in front. Is out. Lando Norris, who had the gap of between 5 seconds, is now just behind Max Verstappen. What are we going to see in this race is going to be an amazing lead battle because they are technically in lead right now. Right now they are P6 and P7, but they are going to be in lead after the round of pit stop. And on lap 15, we are just behind Bottas because of the pit stop, and we will keep to. Yes, we have into turn 1. We have just kept it in front of Joe, but our main focus will be to overtake or get at least P12 because we don't want to be losing any kind of places to the people who are behind us into the racing index. But obviously what we see on paper is much different than what we see onto the race because the car's characteristics change from race weekend to race weekend. But right now we have a good amount of overpace on Bottas with the help of DRS, and with the overspeed with the help of DRS. Can we overtake Bottas before the chicane? We choose not to, but we get a good exit out of the chicane with the help of DRS. Can we overtake Bottas? Going defensive now, Bottas onto the racing line into braking. We push Bottas a little bit onto the curb, but Bottas still in front of us. Bottas has ruined that for us, and we went onto the curb because of that. Bottas will get away from us a little bit. And onto the last corner of lap 16. Can we, with the help of DRS, overtake Bottas? But this corner is the worst for us right now because we slide a lot with this. But on lap 15, we see a battle between Max Verstappen and Lando Norris with the help of DRS has overtaken him before the chicane, and he will get again a DRS dose. Verstappen will not be able to do anything right now because Lando Norris has DRS into braking. Lando Norris has easily taken the lead there. But on lap 16, Max Verstappen with the help of DRS has again overtaken for the lead in front of Lando Norris, and again he will also get another dose of DRS here, and now he's just in front. But they are going to squabble like this for the whole race route now because of the DRS. But we are trying to overtake Bottas. Joe is just behind us and into the chicane. Look at that speed we get from it because of our higher wing than everyone else, and going with the DRS, trying to take it into braking. We have overtaken Bottas there. We have overtaken Bottas with ease there, and now our side sets on to Albon. But on lap 18, Bottas is just behind us with the help of DRS. Will he able to overtake us? And he has overtaken us with ease there into the chicane. We get a good amount of race, but we have gone right there and onto the curb, wrong part of the curb. We have spun a little bit, and Joe has overtaken us, and now Ocon is also trying to overtake us, but into braking we have not let Ocon overtake us, and only Joe is the penalty for us right now. But we will try to overtake him into the straight and onto the last corner, just getting every exit we can with the help of DRS. Joe is too wide, and on lap 20 we are still trying to make something out of it. We were just so close to overtaking Joe there, but it didn't work out for us. And with the help of DRS, can we now overtake Joe there and getting good amount of exit from that chicane with the help of DRS? Joe does not have DRS from his teammate. Can we overtake him into braking? Yes, we have overtaken Joe there. This has become a really amazing spot for us for overtaking. And on lap 24, Albon who has an issue here. We are just behind him with the help of DRS. Albon, who also has DRS, he will just be able to stick there in front of us into the chicane. But we have so much amazing speed there. So we were pushing Albon out there, but into braking we have again overtaken Albon, but he is still side by side with us. But we are going to push him a little bit wide there so that we can get that overtake done now. And onto the last lap, Lando Norris just behind Max Verstappen. He will get DRS, and DRS open for Lando Norris. Lando Norris going side by side with Max Verstappen into the chicane. Lando Norris has overtaken for the lead. Will he be able to maintain? Max Verstappen didn't defend too hard there, but Piastri, who into the chicane does not have DRS, will be susceptible to the people behind. Look at that, Sainz getting amazing speed with the help of DRS, has overtaken Piastri, but Alonso is also trying to overtake Piastri. Piastri onto the curb has lost P3 and is now on P5, and on the last corner, Lando Norris has won the race, and Max Verstappen into second, Sainz with third, Alonso with fourth, and Piastri just heartbroken into P5. He went from P3 to P5, and Bottas was just a little bit better than us, but we have to keep Albon behind, who has fixed this issue. It's going to be a race of the line, and we have won that race to the line. Albon just a little bit behind us, and we are now P13. It was an amazing race. Lando Norris has the driver of the day as same as the real.
Our drivers are making their way out for the podium celebrations, and it's going to be McLaren picking up the winner's trophy. Congratulations to the entire team for that fantastic performance. Well, what an end to another
So,
fantastic
Lando
weekend of
Norris won the
racing.
race,
Thanks
Max
to everyone
Verstappen
who
was
joined
second.
us, and
It
we'll
was
see
a
you for the
really
next one.
eventful race. Both the Spaniard into third and also fourth. And we were P13. Kevin Magnussen, who started behind us but also ended behind us into P15. He gained 2 positions. We didn't gain any position. We started there, and our rating has gone from 74 to 75 now. So guys, please like and subscribe to video, and if you have any suggestions, please tell me. And guys, thank you for watching and have fun.